Next card. It's a weird looking card. What the heck is this?
Quito? Quito.
I didn't think this through. All right, let's continue.
Rack cat? A raccoon? What does that say? Loses all mobility when not in Japan. Rocket attacks target insanely loud noises.
All right. It's nice looking.
I'll order some more of these Beggy Mon cards for my shipper. Hang on, you guys.
Mamma mia, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens, mozzarella, and delicious. Bacon and dollars.
I don't think so. I don't think they put Dan in CVS too. So, yeah. Listen to this. You can have Cat watch Jasper. Why not go to a local and make friends? Because I'm middle-aged, I'm married, I'm happy. I don't need to go make more friends. Does that make sense? I have a full life. I'm very busy. I work a lot. I want to spend more time with my wife when I can. I don't get to spend enough time with Kat. I don't want to spend less time with her to go somewhere and meet new friends. I want to spend more time with the person who I married. Does that make sense? I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't for people who don't. Like, you don't have a significant other, you're not married, you don't get it, maybe, okay? But, like, this is what I'm telling you. Like, I made this life choice many years ago. I said, oh, I want to be with this person forever. Okay, it's not just a legal contract. It's an emotional thing. It's everything. I want to be with her forever. I want to spend as much time with her as possible. I don't really care to now say, oh, I made a mistake. I want to go spend time with other people. No, I'm happy now. Right? Here, let me make an analogy. Ready? Let's make an analogy. All right? So let's say you sit down at a table and someone puts down an amazing gourmet Subway sandwich. Not Subway. Okay, I said the wrong thing. A gourmet submarine sandwich. And it's got everything you've ever wanted, right? That you ever wanted. You say, oh, man, this is going to be my best meal ever. And you go for the meal. You commit to it. You're eating it. You're loving it, right? But then on the other side of the table, someone puts down a pizza, right? Well, that pizza could be good, but you've already got the ideal in front of you. You've already got the best sandwich possible. Why would you say, oh, well, now I'm going to leave the sandwich and go have the pizza? You're eating the best sandwich ever. You already got there. You're already happy. You're already good, right? Be happy with what you have. You don't always have to be seeking more. I already won the lottery, get it? Like, I already met the love of my life. I'm happy. I have no desire to now go make 10 more, 20 more, 40 more, 100 more friends. I'm happily married. But again, a lot of people would not understand that. They really wouldn't get that. They'd be like, oh, I'm confused. Don't you want more friends? Don't you want to do this? Don't you want to do that? No, I'm already exhausted with how much I'm doing. I don't need more. Does that make sense? Like, sure, is it possible I could stream less and spend less time with my wife to go to a tournament in Seattle and play Street Fighter? Yes, that's possible. But it probably wouldn't make me more happy. In fact, I'd just be more stressed out because I'm taking on even more that I really don't want to take on. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay. Oops. No, I would not go to a tournament and take my wife with me. She has zero interest in competitive fighting games. Why would I force her to come to a tournament and be bored to tears? For the record, tournaments are incredibly boring. All right? You go to the tournament, you register, or if you pre-registered, you check in, and then you go to casual stations and you just play against random people in matches, and then you sit around all day waiting for your match to be called, and you play the match, and you just sit around all day more. Because if you leave the venue, then you get DQ'd if you miss your match. So you're forced to just sit around waiting for someone to call you to play your match. It's so boring. Okay, I know. I've done it for over 10 years. I was in tournaments. It's not very the enjoyable part is the competitive fights. That's it. The waiting is so fucking boring. So imagine just sitting around all day with your wife, just sitting there. All right, well, what are we doing? Well, I could go over there and wait in line and play a bunch of casual matches, or we could just sit here and wait for them to call me for my match in the tournament. Oh, that's it? Yeah, that's it. Now, the bigger tournaments today, from what I'm to understand, are more like conventions. They'll have like a marketplace where you can walk around, you can buy stuff. They'll have like an arcade where you can play games. They'll have like booths and things that you can see, presentations. That's kind of cool because obviously then you'd have something to do while you're waiting for your matches. But the old school grassroots stuff I used to go to had zero of that. Zero. It was just sit around and wait. So yeah, not exactly the most exciting environment to be in. Tanya, thanks for another $2. She says it's an action RPG with mecha and melee combat. So it's